reading past, present, and future. If you want to find out how you can do that in a cup of coffee, Turkish coffee, watch until the end of this video because we will find out how to do that. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this channel, we talk about everything related to Middle East, South Asia, and also North Africa, people, religion, culture, economy, tech trends, including coffee, what we talk about today. So if you're interested in those topics, subscribe to this channel. And also, if you like this video at the end of the video, just click like. Okay, so my guest today is expert on reading Turkish coffee to tell us about what's going on in the future and maybe sometimes in the past. My guest today is Sema Bal, joining us in New York City to walk us through that and show us and tell us all about that. Sema Bal, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us, and this is really exciting and interesting. I love coffee, but think some Westerners they don't know about coffee that you can actually read it. Tell us about that. Then we go to the history of coffee. What's coffee? Turkish coffee reading.
Okay, Turkish coffee reading is that once you drink the Turkish coffee, it has residue at the bottom, so you don't drink that. It's when you do, it's horrible taste. So what we do, we flip the cup over on the saucer. So right now I have a coffee in here, so I will drink it and show it step by step. So what happens once you turn it over, that a residue becomes the images, like a picture. So through that, I see the images. Somehow it's like you translate that images to the person. So that could be person's feelings, someone they're thinking of. It all depends what it shows and what you get from it.
Absolutely. And I also have a cup of coffee. It's not Turkish coffee, but I drink it with you because while we're drinking it, then I will ask you about it.
Okay, so what we do, so you drink it and I drink it. So I'm going to drink it, read mine. I want you to, because you have a Turkish coffee right now, you're going to read your own too. So how's that?
Okay, well, I can try, but I don't know how to read.
No, there's no such a thing. I don't know. But tell us what you see, okay? And what do you feel? That's all.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
While we're drinking our coffee, can you tell me about a brief history of Turkish coffee reading?
Well, actual Turkish coffee are from Middle East, from Arabs, as you know. As Turks, we liked it so much, so we imported to our country. So we changed it around. We put it as a Turkish. So Turkish coffee has been, it's what, a 16th century, like it's been drink. And reading the Turkish coffee, it's especially Middle East and Europe, we constantly like, if you're bored, you turn over the cup, you try to read or you try to read others. Something it's common, it's for fun. Right? Some of them, I never say that you can read this because everyone reads differently. Turkish coffee. So but you might translate it different. It doesn't mean we're both wrong. Okay? So if I'm reading you, right, I might be getting wrong, but is there someone else around you? Maybe I'm reading them, their energy through you. So
go ahead.
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. You got frozen a little bit.
Oh, basically, yeah, it depends, Does it depend on the energy when you read a cup?
Depends 100%. It's your energy. So if you're negative that day, all right. So what happens is that you put in when I look at, if you next to me, or we're talking about all through the like we're doing now, when I get your vibes, your energy, it goes in there. So what I'm reading, whatever goes around your life that time, it will appear, most likely to appear. So I always suggest someone, do not drink alcohol, don't smoke weed. So because when you drink and when you're in a different mode, your coffee is going to come different and it won't make sense.
Let's talk about Westerners. Your experience, you've been really in famous shows and TV interviews. What do they think in general about coffee reading?
I think I understand them. Sometimes they might be spectacle, so I understand it's, look, it's a coffee. How do you know? I always said, I see, I feel, I say it. Sometimes it's not even coffee. I just see it and say it, like just before what I said to you earlier, what I feel. I'm not a psychical medium. I never claim to be. All right. I always tell my incense what I feel. That's how it works for me. I don't try to make a story, but I see that I'll let you know. Oh, this is what I see. It doesn't mean it's going to happen right away. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Means if it doesn't happen, means that it wasn't right for you to be. Yes, maybe you wanted to happen, but the man upstairs say, no, this is not right for you. It's not going to happen. Make sense?
And also, how far can you see in a cup in the future or from the past? Can you line?
In the pack of coffee, what happens is that I see someone, right? If it's behind you, most likely to, because if someone behind you either pass or means that someone in, say, I see your mom, okay? All right, behind you. So if it's behind you, usually means your mom worry about your concern, or if she passed away, means that she's watching over you. Okay, so that for me, it's past. If it's front of you, what's front of you, it's the future. That's how I translate my things. So because I do this way, it doesn't mean everyone does it differently. So I can't speak behalf of others. This is the way I do it. So if it's and if you're thinking about someone lately and it's from past, and I will maybe describe or maybe say something about it, means that you brought that image into your cup through your energy.
Wow. And also, I want you to briefly tell us about how did you discover you have the skill of that?
I think it's from generations. My mom did read in energy work. My uncle from that time he was in Yugoslavia. My great uncle, and he was the real gifted person. Now, so he's the got the one. So my mom was the back home everyone reads it. So I used to say, Mom, how you read it? She'll say, I can't tell you how to read it, how to do this and how to do that, because what you see, I might not able to see it. So tell the person what you see. Don't try to change it around. Don't ask questions. Just let them know. And that's how I started. So I always wanted to learn, and I was interested. And even when I was young, like I used to see things that maybe for me it was a when kids speaks to the imaginary friend, it might not be imaginary friend they really talking. So since I was a kid, I see things and I thought, and my mom would say, keep it there, don't tell anyone. At school, you tell someone, I see that person, or I see my friend is here. You couldn't tell I have a friend. No one sees that friend. So what do you call imaginary, but it might not be imaginary. So my mom discovered me early age, and every time she said, "Oh, you know what, Sema, you can do this, you can say that because it's not usual for everyone, and keep it down, keep it cool, don't judge, don't say anything. And that's what I said. Well, even like my father was a gifted person too. And I remember when I was in high school, year 12, I told my friend that I'm sorry, I didn't know you're a father, that you lost your father in the car blast. All right. And he looked at me and goes, what are you talking about?
Mm.
And my father's alive. So because I mean, that message came through a couple of months before, me thinking that his father passed, didn't even think that it was the future. So he was from Lebanon. You know, those times when the bombing and that. So I assumed that he passed. That's what I saw. And I said, oh, that's why he's quiet, he's sad. Then when I told him, and I'll just left school, I went home and I told my father and my mom. They told me that we told you, don't say anything without knowing. Don't put it. And a year later, I found out, I was in the college, that his father went back home, Lebanon, to see his mom, his grandmother, and he did died in the explosion in the bus in Lebanon. So then I realized that was that. I saw the future, not that moment past. So sometimes we say, so I always tell everyone, we all have a psychic in us.
Mhm.
We all do. Listen what you hear, listen what you see, because you see it. People doesn't have to see it too, and don't disregard what you see, what you feel. And you don't need to explain people. If they want to believe it, that's fine. If you don't, that's why it doesn't mean that you run, you sick, you psycho. No, it's not. Like sometimes they're so sarcastic or psycho, right? They do that. Even kids does it. And sometimes adults can be a kid. So I just ignore everything.
Mhm.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna have a sip from the cup.
yeah. I don't have Turkish coffee, so you just have to, because it's not gonna stick the same way. It's really just latte what I have. So yeah, sure.
Okay.
But I'll have a sip. Um,
Okay.
I
Right here, I'm gonna show to you
I
here.
sure. Yes, it looks like
So
pigeons.
all right. So what I'm gonna say, because everyone's out on the outside and everything, um, whatever it's going in our life right now, everything's gonna be fine. We all gonna go out for by May or June, because it's out. It's like a summer.
Mm,
Okay. The pigeons out, the things out. But there's an email, there's a mail box, means that could be for you or could be for someone. There's some kind of a good news coming up. There's a pigeon putting the mail in the box.
mm,
So that could be for everyone. That could be you. For you means that you may be expecting something important, letter, information. It's about to happen from a guy with the dark hair, light skin, and he in the suits. So per gentleman could be government related, lawyer, could be anything. There's information coming, will change people's life or your life.
mhm.
All right. Now, so I'm gonna put the sauce on the thing on the cup. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Tell me what color comes to you.
Gold.
Gold. All right. Now, gold is good color. This is an amazing color because gold is achievement, gold award. So, when you change your life, what do you want to change your life in next 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months? You want to change everything around you.
Okay.
Okay, that's the thing. To get that goal, so start doing the changes.
Okay.
Okay, without changes, you cannot receive that gold.
What
You know it's there. You
the say what kind of changes I need to do, or just like any changes?
This is something with your life, your career. For me, called achieving. So could be with your work, could be with your um, relationship, right? You want everything perfect. So you want a success. To get that success in your life, you see the goal, but you're not making the changes. So to reach that goal, make that change, reach out more, make the difference. Is that you think everything goes slow for you right now? I'm going to say it's not, because you're such a hyper person. You think it's going for you, okay? It's everything going the way it's supposed to be. Don't rush to things happen faster right now, okay? There's a couple the weeks. Don't rush to do things.
Okay.
You see the mermaid?
Sure. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try days.
Okay. What mermaids mean?
Mermaid, it means because mermaid swimming up means you this is you coming out of the from deep to get a fresh air, means that you want to change your life. Okay, you are such a protective, you are a productive person, and you could make money. You're an easy money maker. Making money for you, it's easy. Okay, you multiply like fish multiplies. Okay, so use your imagination, use your, and money will come to you long as you believe in yourself and let yourself free and swim free. So how much do we like take a bath in the bathtub?
We take baths so much. My doctor say don't take any more bath. Me and my doctor.
Okay,
Do you see bath?
you see bathtub.
Yeah.
All right, right. The water is like overloading bubbles in that. When I see that, means that relaxation, meditation,
Yeah.
because bathtub makes it so there's a comfort coming to you.
Yay.
Do you believe in genie?
From reality. So yes, genie been in my vocabulary lately, and I'm like, yeah.
Lately? Okay. Well, that genie is following you, floating around you. Okay. So when I see genie, I will say, make a wish right now.
Okay.
Close your eyes, make that wish.
Okay.
And I'll show you the genie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your genie is in your house floating.
Okay.
Okay. So I always, when I see genie floating, even it looks dark, that means that you don't, you believe in it, but you actually like confused. You need to believe in more to see it.
True.
All right. So to see the genie more wider, you have to focus on it more closer. So genie will let you know he's there. He's trying. Genie's trying. Okay. So have a faith in it more. Believe in it. Focus on it. Meditate more. Okay. Genie isn't. So you make your wish with God willing. I always say it will happen because you have a special genie sent to you. Yourself a favor. Once a month or once a week, do fasting.
Oh, I
Okay,
thought too, but yeah, I.
once a week fast. Whatever the money you're supposed to eat that day, give it to donate. Okay, so then again, I always tell my clients to, if you want a room of Sufism, you need to sacrifice things in life. All right. But yeah, one day you always, like, not in one day. That day you fast, you're gonna give away. Then you're gonna, one day you're gonna say, I'm not gonna hurt anyone this week. I'm not gonna be mean. You have to say yes to everything. So you know how it works. You have to be yes as you think. Yes, can we do that? It's hard, but we could try.
Yeah. Oh no, this is absolutely amazing. It's beyond what I was expecting, to be honest. This is, like, I've been watching your stuff, and I'm like,
Thank you.
that's it for today, guys. Hopefully, you like this video, so you can like the button and also subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.